Fucking Cheshire. Fucking Cheshire. Fucking Cheshire. Fucking Cheshire. Fucking Cheshire. I want to wear your skin as a suit, kind of. She has no clue. You know, this is some bullshit, man. Chesh, you know, this really is. Out of everyone I've known here in this whole YouTube community here over on this side of YouTube, the one person I thought that I could trust and rely and depend upon, it was you. You were the one I thought I could just depend upon. Fucking Cheshire. But it turns out you let me down again. You're letting me down again because you've never given me the credit of being the cult leader. It's never my cult. It's never, I'm never the man on top, so to say. Like even your good friend there, you really downgraded your friends, I see. Your good friend there, Nonsense, even refers to me as the bottom bitch. So clearly you can't look at me as worthy of being a cult leader. I mean, what is it you think I don't possess? Do you think I would not be a cult leader? Do you think I could not be convincing? Do you not think I could be in charge? Do you not think I could be assertive? I mean, what is it you think I'm lacking? Fucking Cheshire. What is it I'm missing here? What don't I have that would qualify me to be Steve, to be the cult leader, to be the reason for everything every one of you guys does? Like, I feel like my talents are just being overlooked. I don't know. I feel like I'm just not being appreciated here. And it's I expected more. I don't know. I did. I expected more from you. It's Steve. It's always Steve. It's always fucking Steve. Fucking Cheshire. Fucking Cheshire. Fucking Cheshire.
Hello everybody, welcome. How you doing? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? Cause I actually put a little bit of work in today. You know, I wasn't going to. To be clear, I wasn't actually going to do any work today. And then I was like, I'll put in a little bit of effort, and I feel like I should explain a couple of things. So, one of those things being, why are we talking about this, and why are we talking about this now, in particularly? So, like, I have got my grubby little goblin hands on, Steve's filings in California. Now, Steve's filings in California have been, in fact, public the whole time. Like, they've been public the whole time. So it's a little bit silly to, like, pretend otherwise. Right, like, it's been available, he filed it in California, which is a public thing, but I wanted to bring this up and point this out, because this seems to be something that Erin decided to drag back, and she's trying to drag Kathy P, and she's trying to continue to talk about Charla, even though she has a full restraining order right now, and, like, the whole shebang. But let's not dwell on just buying what I'm selling you. Let me show you. Let me show you. So this came up again. Right? Is Aaron MAGA yet? Man, I don't know. I don't need the chat replay for this. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a couple of timestamps here. I've got the 40-minute mark. Oh, this is her live stream from last night that was 5 minutes long before she ran away to go puke. So like, let's see how Aaron is actually doing real quick. Hold on, check this out. Bro, she's not okay.
Why is they saying she's gone too far though? What has she done over on Instagram? Let me see. I go. Hey Reagan. So guys, I'm sorry. I feel really sick right now. So I'm gonna end this, and I think I'm gonna go to my bathroom and throw up. Actually, I don't know what came over me, but I'm sorry. I'll try and come back later. If not, I apologize. But I gotta go. I don't feel good. Bye. Sorry.
So she at the beginning of this video. Look at her.
Hey everyone, how are you doing? Okay. Hi, Purple Dragon Chill. Put it on my chat. Hi, Java Man. Hey, Taboo Topics.
Fucking bang, 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 bang. Hey, everybody. Unreal, guys.
How are you? Oh, that's me. What am I doing? Why am I reading my own comment? What did KJ do this time? Oh, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with her much, so I just thought we'd do a quick stream.
Bro, I haven't been keeping up with KJ. I don't know what's up with her. Talking current events and content creators. Hashtag Katie Joy without a crystal ball. Hashtag Katie Joy again. This is doubled. Hashtag without a crystal ball again. Hashtag drama. Hashtag drama. Like, look at this. Katie Joy without a crystal ball. Drama. Katie Joy without a crystal ball. Drama. And then she's got new to StreamYards or looking to level up. Check out 3 StreamYards and get a $10 discount. What is happening? My guy, my buddy, my pal, my friend. Good God, her lips are falling apart. She looks like she's starting to lose her hair. Like, this is getting real stringy and really, like, receding away. Like, good God, lady, are you okay? I'm not. She is definitively not fucking okay. Faye Baker clown makeup face overlay, man. I don't know. All I'm saying is for a group that likes to make fun of the way Katie Joy looks like a whole ton, she sure does like to use a lot of filters that make her look like a fucking crackhead. Anyway, so let's actually look at what she was saying and why we're talking about fucking Steve today. So I've got a couple of timestamps here. I'm gonna start at the 43 minute mark. All right. So let's turn the closed caption on here, and we're gonna jump to here. All right. So let's go.
I just have to assume that it's her for right now, right? There's another one. I don't know if I said.
You know what, Steve? You need to tell people when you're on these Discord calls to mute themselves because Vada's clearly not muted and she's carrying on her own little thing.
Well, I mean, if this were a live stream, then sure, it would be customary. It would be the thing to do. But this was private. No one thought that they had to consider your feelings here because they didn't know that you'd be airing their private call. Shit.
Okay, so one of the reasons I wanted to throw that out is that, like, you know that she's being weirdly fucking sexual about it, like, just slipping that in there. Nobody knew you would be airing their privates. Huh? In what world is that fucking happening? This was streamed on March 31st, by the way. I'm pretty sure Maanyaa already covered this, but there was like a couple of fucking things I wanted to point out in here. And it's like so fucking bizarre. One of the reasons why, and Aaron knows this because this was brought up in court while I was there in Kansas, that this call was not private because Steve gave the link out to everybody. In fact, Steve gave the link to fucking Charla. And that clearly there is no expectation in privacy when everybody can hear what everybody is doing everywhere in the room around them. So, motherfucker, no. But I'm gonna jump again, and I'm gonna jump at. Sorry, let's let this play for a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna jump ahead again.
Yeah. Perhaps next time they'll think of these things.
And so is someone else. Tell them to mute themselves.
Sure.
Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna jump ahead, and I'm gonna jump ahead to 10409, real quick. Just because I want to get to the point here. 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 9 seconds. 1 hour, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1409. Here we go.
Harassing and terrorizing an innocent family. Where?
I mean, my old address, the process server ended up going to the house a few times. I mean, I don't know if I say that they were harassed, but hearing about how the process server harassed people at my work, I think it's a reasonable expectation that there might have been a little bit of harassment, at least feelings of harassment anyways.
The process server showing up to provide you paperwork and give you service is not fucking harassment. And then to say it's not harassment and then immediately turn around and say that's harassment is kind of fucking insane from one breath to the next. On top of that, what do you mean you heard that the process server was harassing people at your work? You were there. You told us you were at your workplace when the process server showed up and you hid in the back and your workplace fucking covered for you. You stupid bitch. You said that on a stream out fucking loud at the beginning of this year. That was just a couple of months ago. That was like in February or January, one of the two. I can't remember which. I could probably go find it. But like, are you serious right now? Are you fucking for real? No, you getting served fucking court paper isn't harassment, you fucking psycho. What the fuck are you talking about? But don't worry. Wait, there's more.
Where? When? With what? Show us.
This was a private call, a private mod call. At the time this call had played out, the intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call. So why...
Sorry, just keep that one in mind. We're going to put a pin in that. What did she say? The intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call. Let me, hold on. I got a sticky note. I got a sticky note right here. Right here. We're gonna like, look, I got a pencil. Quote, Aaron Costello, March 31st, 2025, at the timestamp of 1:04:45, the intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call. So there's a couple of problems with this, notwithstanding. The first problem is that includes Charla because Steve gave her a fucking link. You absolute goddamn numpty. What are you thinking? Oh my fucking god. Brother. Okay, so let's continue. Don't worry, Todd. All will be explained. Why
would he have to prove anything? You're the one who obtained this information. And mind you, this, pretty sure, at least for Steve's end, this would be considered a recorded call from the state of California. And I believe that's a two-party consent state as far as, you know, recordings. So
Did you check? And also, no. Also, no. If somebody is doing a crime against you and they give you the fucking link to the clearly not private conversation, as we already established by hearing Veda's, I don't know, fucking grandma or whoever the fuck it is in the background, and the fact that Steve was giving anybody who asked for a link, including the person he's colluding against, he does not have any kind of expectation of privacy for this. On top of that, also, there's an extra law that exists that says if somebody is saying they're going to commit crime against you, you're allowed to record it and use it as evidence. Don't be mad just because you got fucking caught out. I would like to point out, by the way, Aaron was supposed to be on this call, but was not on this call. As per what Steve said in the call and what Aaron confirmed later on.
I realized that that's really in a court of law or whatever. Maybe it's more than that. I don't know. But I don't know exactly what power that holds here in this situation at this time. Just want to throw that out on the off chance it might. But still, this was not something...
I just want to throw that out on the off chance it might. On the off chance it might what? Convince somebody that what anybody is doing here is wrong but you? You're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and being like, well, I'm just throwing it all out there just in case something sticks. Like, she does these things where she says something out loud that is way more telling than she ever actually intends it to be if you're actually listening. Just like, oh, well, they didn't expect you to share their privates all over the place. Yeah, that's not what happened. What are you talking about? That's super fucking weird, and why you gotta say it like that? That's so fucking bizarre, man. I so would have loved to see the faces in court when Charlotte said I was in the call. Oh, I wish I had like a full frontal view of it. I wish I was sitting in front and I could have seen them. I only got to see them from like the back side, so like I could see like I had like a 75-degree view, and like they turned their heads and they were just like, oh, it was beautiful from what I could see.
He was under the expectation, the agreement, or the leave to have been recorded for public purposes and then released to the public. And then you had a hand in doing that. You gladly took this call and you put it out there publicly, knowing damn well it wasn't, nor was that the intent of it. But you went ahead and did it.
Again, the intent is that anything that happened to this call was not meant to be public. Please keep that in mind again.
Now you want to sit up and demand.
Yeah, Triceratops says, California is a two-party consent state for electronic recordings, but with an explicit exception for when there is no reasonable expectation for privacy. Yes, and there is also an exception for crime. Yeah, as well as in the case of certain crimes. See, high five. Poof, we got this. We know how to read.
And proof, like you are owed this proof after you violated the trust of all, when they didn't even trust you. You didn't even violate that. You violated the privacy. Which you did.
Where? Which you did? You violated the privacy that doesn't exist? Steve's privacy? The privacy where he put all this information out? The privacy where he was making accusations? The privacy where he gave the link to Charlotte? That privacy? Steve's privacy? Did he? Did they? Are you sure? I don't fucking think so. Kathy didn't violate anybody's fucking privacy. How do you know Kathy wasn't in the fucking call? Steve gave the call, like, fucking link to anybody who asked for it. Huduh.
And now you want to make demands on them for it. Like, all entitled. Like, that's crazy entitled. You don't deserve that. You're not entitled to that. And well, you can just cry about it, I guess.
Where's all this big bad evidence you have?
Wasn't Steve also running around saying that the mod call was so good for him? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna move on. I'm not going through her whole video. I'm skipping ahead. We're skipping ahead. We're going to 1 hour, 19, and 10, alright? 1 hour, 19. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10. Here we go. Boom, right here. Boom, let's go.
Proof of that? But as far as I know,
Because I'm going to be modifying a little bit. Rachel's going to be using some things, and but yeah, I think that's important. The linkage that she's done this before.
okay, you can't tie a link. It's hearsay. Where's the proof that she's done it? You don't have any proof.
But hearsay is kind of allowed in civil court, especially when cases are TRO. So this isn't.
Hearsay is allowed in court, especially in cases of a TRO. No. No. You might be able to get away with something in court because it was not deemed to be hearsay. Not you can't, like, hearsay. It's literally by definition. This is the same as saying, oh, I think that murder was justified. Like, it literally can't be justified. By definition, murder is the unjustified killing. You could say, this killing is justified, therefore not murder, but you can't, like... Oh my fucking god, my guy, my brother in Christ.
Criminal court. The same rules don't apply.
The same rules don't apply because it's civil versus criminal court. About hearsay? No, absolutely not.
Completely different tactic, I'd even say. And I'm not an attorney. So don't listen.
Yeah, no shit, you're not an attorney.
But so yeah. And really, he can say what he wants. It's his opinion. He can.
You cannot use hearsay. You cannot use.
You can't use hearsay when talking on YouTube. Is that what you're thinking? And this wasn't even.
That is literally why you're freaking out, because that's literally not what Kathy is saying. Kathy is saying you can't use hearsay to present to court, which is what Steve is talking about. He's talking about taking what Rach said and using it to tie a through line to show a pattern of behavior against Charla in California court. So when Kathy says you can't use fucking hearsay in court, Kathy is saying you can't use hearsay in court. It's really not that hard. How angry and how bend over backwards does Aaron have to fucking get? Good God.
You cannot use.
You can't use hearsay when talking on YouTube. Is that what you're thinking? And this wasn't even YouTube. This was a private moderator call. Hearsay's not allowed.
It wasn't private.
There. Holy shit. There's a lot of sewing circles I think would beg to differ.
The ex-stepdaughter.
All right. So what did Steve actually say? Let's listen to what Steve actually fucking said. So this is on Maanyaa's channel. She's got this posted up. And I've got it right fucking here. There's a link to it in case you're looking for it. But if we specifically go to the 4-minute mark, 4 minute and 50 seconds, all right? Here's what Steve is actually saying. Again, I would like to remind you, Aaron keeps saying, this is private. This was only supposed to be for the people inside of the call. This was private. This is a violation of privacy. So let's take a listen, see.
The initial restraining order is 36 pages long. So.
Oh my, wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with my evidence first, more than anything. So, you know, the big one is this one. This is her thing where she says, you know, I will swat you from RedTube, right? Now. Yes. The big thing on this one is, now I'll be straight up. Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No.
Boom. Done. Can I prove she sent that beyond a reasonable doubt? No. Period. Now, we could end right there and say, you can't do that. You don't know it. You're now saying you are going to present to court something that you don't know happened. Anything you say beyond this is explaining how you're planning on framing somebody for doing something that you don't know and cannot prove they did. Period. But that's okay. We're gonna let him keep going just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna show you the good shit.
But you have to remember, in court, you only have to have what's called a preponderance of the evidence, 51%. And so I'm going to...
A preponderance of the evidence does not equal 51% necessarily, so that's a non-starter. It doesn't really matter.
To make my case and include that as part of the preponderance of the evidence. Obviously, it's different than a criminal matter. It's a civil matter. Because there's a consilience of her not just doing this to me, but to other people. And also that she has clearly been leaving messages for me to take down the videos and other people to take down the videos. Now, I'll be straight with you. There's one of either two major possibilities. Obviously one being she didn't send it, but
obviously one being she didn't send it. Obviously, Steve. Obviously, right? Okay.
If she didn't send this though, she knows who did. I'm convinced of that.
I mean, you're welcome to be convinced about that, but that doesn't mean it's going to be convincing to anybody else, convincing to a court, nor does it mean you have any evidence.
No, so really there's only three options. She has no idea who sent it, she sent it, which she knows, or she knows who does, which could be Alice.
Or she didn't send it, the first one you said. So it's not 2, it's not 3, it's 4, which we all know from being, people with 2 brain cells that can spark a fucking... Get a spark going in your fucking brain hole. There's more than 4 options here. One of the options is Charlotte didn't do shit, which you said immediately. The second one is Charlotte didn't send anything but knows who did it, but she's not obligated to share that information with you. It could still have nothing to do with her. Third, she could know who did it and have a hand in it. 4, none of the above. She did it, I guess. That was her, could be option number 4. And I'm being reasonable here. You could have, she found out that this person did it after the fact. You could find out she heard that somebody was planning on doing this thing. You have like a plethora of things in between point A and point B. But tell me, why should we not just apply Occam's razor to this and say maybe the simplest answer is the correct one, which is she didn't fucking have anything to do with it? No? We don't want to use logic here? Big logic boy? No? Alright.
So I don't know if Alice is doing her dirty work for her.
So now they're accusing a whole other person. They're saying Alice did. Alice, who the fuck is Alice? What the fuck?
But it is quite possible. But even if that's the case, she's involved with that too. So I just have to assume that it's her for right now, right?
I just have to assume that it's her for right now. Right? Yeah, no you don't. You don't have to do that. That's not a thing. That's not a requirement. You're not obligated to do that. So, unfortunately, especially when you're taking this to court, again, if he was just talking shit in a private call, nobody would have fucking cared. And if he was just talking shit on the internet, probably would have fucking been that big of a deal. But no. He fucking big logic boy merch incoming. Jack for 5 says, he's Steve. If bullshit equals greater than fact, then proven fact, then it's BS, you damn freak. Oh yeah, by the way, we got the spice back. My throat's feeling better. I'm back. So we got the spice rolling. 5 super chats. We get the fucking, we break out the spice. All right. Your assumptions don't meet the standard of preponderance of evidence. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. See, Triceratops knows what you're talking about. All right, so let's get to the good shit. So Aaron likes to say that this was meant to be private. What was the quote? And you notice that throughout this hour and a half, 20-minute long stream, she was saying consistently that this was private. This wasn't supposed to go out. This didn't have anything to do with anybody. This was all private. That's not what he's saying. Blah, blah, blah. Quote, the intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call. Well. How unfortunate. Uh-oh. How unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and I'll throw a new contender in the ring. This is Steve's fucking goddamn court document from California. Oh, wait. Ta-da. You guys read that okay? I blocked out some of the numbers, obviously. I blocked out some of the personal information, obviously. For obvious reasons, yada, yada, yada. But as you can see... Request for civil harassment restraining order. Steve fucking filed September 9th, 2023. And as you recall, this call, as you can see, took place September 3rd, 2023. So a little bit after this call, right? As you can fucking see. Right, it's got no lawyer name, it's got Steve's address, Indio, California, zip code, telephone number, obviously we're gonna skip all that. Now, I'm being nice, I don't have to redact this shit, because he made it public when he filed in California, and if you really want to, you can go and get this document for yourself. But I blocked it out. Of course it says, person from whom protection is sought, and guess what, it's Charla. Right, Charla, name, address, I blocked out, age, zip code, I blocked out, city, Winfield. I left Winfield alone because, like, everybody knew it was Winfield. So, here's the thing. We're now in a position where Steve knew her address to serve her in the first place. Hey, Steve, how did you get her address? Is it because she was doxxed by you and your friends? Is because your friends got her driver's license and passed it around and then dumped it into a fucking Discord and told people to blow the bitch up? I don't know. How fucking fascinating. But, you know, it's okay. Let's go to page 2, shall we? Oh boy, oh bingo bongo. I was harassed by this person. No relationship, I am a YouTuber. Relationship of the parties. No relationship. I am a YouTuber with additional social media presence and this woman is online stalking me. Other court cases, no. Have you or any of the persons named been involved in another court case with the person? This was before Charla filed against him. Or he's lying. Motherfucker, civil harassment is literally right there. So, class, quick question, pop quiz, guys. When did Charla file? Come on, you guys remember? You guys got this, you know. We know that Aaron was served on August 23rd. You guys remember when Steve finally bitched about having fucking gotten served? Do you remember if it was before or after the swatting? Was it before or after fucking September 19th? That's okay. This document is going to answer your question for you. Description of harassment. Are there any protective or restraining orders in effect relating to you or any other person in 3 and the person in 2? No. When did this happen? August 24th, 9:10 a.m. Respondent attempted to open multiple lines of credit in my name. Respondent signed me up for porn sites under the name Steve Creates Child P and remove videos or I will swat you. Police report for identity theft and sending a threat of swatting was filed, number 23014294. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? The thing that he said in that call that he didn't know that Charla did? You do, I'm sorry, do you guys need me to play that again? Do you need me to roll that back?
But you have to remember, in court, you only have to have, can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No. But you...
Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? Let's play this again.
where she says, you know, I will swat you from RedTube, right? Now,
Yes.
the big thing on this one is, now I'll be straight up. Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No. But
No, he can't prove that. So does this count as Steve fucking lying on a court order? He is stating that she did this, that she said, remove this or I will swat you. He said he filed a police order, so would there not have been an ongoing investigation at best to find out who did it? And if it was inconclusive, it was inconclusive? And so he doesn't know who fucking did it? Wow. Go fucking figure. Again, I would like to point out, this is the fucking paperwork from California on September 9th, that he filed September 19th, 2023. 2023! Aaron's out here and fucking making this shit up in fucking March of 2025, and this bitch has a goddamn full-on restraining order. Are you fucking serious? Let's keep going. Uh-oh, there's another page. Yuck, motherfucker. Oh no, CVPS 22304527. How did the person harass you? Respondent for 2 months has filed false privacy strikes against my videos discussing her, continues to text my VoIP cell phone from her cell phone, asking me to take down my videos after I have told her never to contact me. She has attempted to open multiple lines of credit in my name from NetCredit. I blocked out some of the numbers because I didn't know if that was going to be, like, relevant information. Rocket Loans, and Lendio, and I have a police report for identity fraud filed, and then the case number for that. She has on numerous occasions attempted to change my social media passwords on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Grubhub, and other sites. She has ordered twice from a local Domino's pizza under my name, cash on demand, once using the code Charla for the gate code. Did she do that? Can you prove that she did that? Do you have any fucking evidence of this whatsoever? No. You want to know why I know you don't have any evidence of this?
the thing on this one is, now I'll be straight up. Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No.
No, you cannot. Is that not good enough? You want another one?
I don't know if Alice is doing her dirty work for her, but it is quite possible. But even if that's the case, she's involved with that too. So I just have to assume that it's her for right now, right? There's another one that I don't know if I showed you guys. Did you guys see this? This is an anonymous email. Okay.
This is an anonymous email, meaning you don't know who it's from? It's anonymous, you goddamn moron. I just have to assume that it's her. You just have to assume that it's her and then file a fucking court? Are you fucking kidding me? Brother, watch out, you're gonna get a pizza with the codename Obama. Oh, no. Alright. Did this person use or threaten to use a gun or any other weapon? Yes! He legitimately claimed on this fucking paperwork that Charla threatened him with a gun or any other weapon. My brother in fucking Christ. She has threatened to have me swatted. Oh, that thing you said you couldn't prove? Yeah. Which involves use of force by a local law enforcement agency by reporting a serious false crime. As a YouTuber, I take this very seriously as a death threat and threatening with a deadly weapon, bracket law enforcement. I have an active investigation open to these threats by Indio PD 23081-42494 and FBI Victorville office have been in contact with Indio PD. Oh, really? Oh, fucking really? Actually, my guy, my brother in Christ, are you sure? Are you sure this is the fucking thing you want to go on? Remember, this is signed off under penalty of perjury. Under penalty of perjury. And need I remind you? Need I fucking remind you? Let her play, boys. Let her roll.
Confusing, huh? That's right there. It's right here, 27. Stop. Agent 22, making contact with D27. Officer Perez, Indio Police. Can you come on outside?
No.
Guys. So we're just trying to see if there's anything going on, any noise, any arguments, anything. Is it you by yourself today? You by yourself? What's your name?
Steve.
Steve? Okay, we just got a call that there's people arguing over here in the area. What was that?
We got a call that there was an argument over here. I'll repeat that real quick. The police officer says, we got a call because there was an argument over here.
Not from this apartment.
Okay. She said no one else did.
Steve,
Hey,
are you able to come out and talk to us really quick so we can make sure everyone's alright?
No.
You don't want to talk to us?
No. There's nobody here.
No.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you in the RP, see.
What happened? Anonymous.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
She's got a little camera on one of those light bulbs.
That's all.
Wonder how they wonder if they really work.
Did they screw in? Like a light bulb?
Like a light. Like an antique.
And then they waddled away. Waddle, 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 waddle. The end. Motherfuckers. What? Hey, you remember when I first talked about this? In, like, October? That was October, right? And we're back. He's so cringe the stream killed itself. Yeah, it's raining here. So let me just pull this up real quick. My channel, hopefully this loads now. Hi, hey, welcome back. Yeah, it started raining here, so I'm kind of expecting that things might get a little bit wacky, but that's okay, that's okay. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, don't worry about it. Alright, I first talked about this, in a while ago, like a long while ago now, because this is like, okay, there's the body cam footage, right? Then, that was before the company videos, which would have been December. There's the, oh, the drama. Here we go. Boom. Was Steve McRae swatted? October. I fucking called this shit out for what it was. This call was on September 3rd. This fucking paperwork is from fucking September 19th. What does that tell you? Guys, what does that tell you? Remember when people were coming in and Aaron was fucking coming in and Veda was coming in and fucking BM Furball were coming in being like, Steve didn't say Charlotte swatted him. She didn't say it was swatted. It was just a swatting attempt. Hey, assholes. Did this person use or threaten to use a gun? Yes. Brother. What in the fuck? Were you harmed or injured because of the harassment? No. Good fucking God, man. Good fucking God. Did the police come? No. If yes, did they give the person 2 an emergency protective order? No. Has the person 2 harassed you at any other time? Yes. Respondent has harassed my moderators. That's not the question. Harassed you at other times. But no. Respondent has harassed my moderators of my channel by filing frivolous TROs against one of them with 0 evidence provided. Are you talking about Aaron and Veda and Megan and Wolf and Renell and Rabbit? Huh? What? Frivolous, you say? Posted the obituary of the mother of one of my moderators. Excuse me? Bitch, where did that happen? She signed another moderator of mine up for various porn sites and junk mail. I have contacted her local police in regards to her harassment of me and my moderators, number W23-08146 Kansas. Oh, so when if Charlotte calls or somebody calls the police because there's an argument in your area, it's swatting. But if you call the police frivolously on Charlie because you think she did something that you can't prove she did, hold on, we're gonna play it again, Dill. No, we're gonna play it again, Dill. I don't fucking think so.
Big one is this one. This is her thing where she says, you know, I will swat you from RedTube, right? Now, yeah. The big thing on this one is, now I'll be straight up. Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No.
No, you don't fucking know. You made it the fuck up, and you've made it the fuck up since September, motherfucker. Since September, brother. Are you, and now fucking Aaron, in fucking the year of our Lord, fucking 2025, is fucking trying to repeat this, being like, oh, sorry, what was the quote? The intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call. Was it? Really? They knocked so hard. They knocked really hard. I don't like it. It's okay, don't worry, we're not done yet. Yuck. Personal conduct order. I asked the court to order the person into not to do any of the following things to me or any person protected listed. Harass, intimidate, molest, attack, strike, stalk, threaten, assault, sexually or otherwise, hit, abuse, destroy personal property of, or disturb the peace of the person. Contact the person either directly or indirectly in any way, including but not limited to in person, by telephone in writing, by public or private mail, by inter-office mail, by email, by text message, by fax, or by other electronic means. Other specify. I request respondent not seek to find my current address. Respondent has been using an old address from a property I sold. That's a lie. He did not sell that property. He never owned that property. He lived at that property with friends of his and they sold it, so that's not even true. In 2014, and is now terrorizing an innocent family. I have notified law enforcement about any swatting attempt to that residency. Number 230814294 Indio PD. Alright. Okay. Sure. So here's the thing. I request respondent not to seek to find my current address. You do know that you posting this. Whoops. You do know that you posting this means that you just made your address public. So you're suggesting that at this point in time, Charlotte didn't have your address, so you filed something that would guarantee that your address was public and that it would actually be sent to her because you know that this has to be sent to the person you're filing against? Ya Goomba. But here's the thing. But here's the fucking thing. It gets better. It gets fucking better, guys. Listen.
Ask you guys this. When I go to court, should I even bring up other people like it's a working theory that she's working with other people or not even involved?
When I go to court, what was that, Aaron? What was that? What was the timestamp on that? 1 hour and what did I say? 1 hour, 40 minutes? Let me just. Intent. 1 hour, 4 minutes.
Out. The intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call.
When I go to court, should I even bring up other people like it's a working theory that she's working with other people or not even?
When I go to court? When I go to court?
Involve that and let her bring it up. I think let her bring it up.
Thank you.
That's her defense. Sending pizza to yourself. Why would I send pizza to my wrong address? Yeah, Kimmy, I don't know if you know it, but she doesn't have my actual address. She has my old address that I sold in 2014. She's harassing and terrorizing an innocent family.
Sounds accurate.
She is harassing and terrorizing an innocent family. Can I prove this? No.
Sounds accurate. Sending a loan up for yourself to blame me. You, Veda. Hi, Veda. Nikki, who I sent the link to, is not here. Aaron is at work, but may want to drop by. Megan. Hi, Megan. And Wolf, who is welcome to join. We'll find out what I'm capable of.
Wolf, Aaron, Megan, Veda. They'll find out what I'm capable of. You better fucking look out. Oh, shit. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I said, it says, I found out my attorney on retainer, which, by the way, she has no return on retainer. That's a lie. I talked to the attorney. He was not thrilled with her. Too many red flags, he said.
Somebody else's lawyer told you too many red flags and you talked to them after the fact. Like, that wouldn't be a breach of service and a massive ethical violation, but sure, lie your ass off, Steve.
For work, can also address this because it's entertainment.
That's not what I'm looking for. Here we go.
Other to serve it immediately, but it will be mailed to him. The problem is that she doxed me by pointing out the cease and desist on Twitter. That's proof that she did. And if you look at the cease and desist, it has my personal information and my address, well, my old one at least. That's not my new. That's not my address.
Steve's old address was public. Guys, you remember that Steve used to brag that he couldn't be doxxed because his address was public? Duh!
Right? Is that the... Yeah. So that's have that. What else do I got here? Okay, and then let me just show you that. Here's the actual restraining order, and I'm smart. Look at the address I used. The provision in here for what's called personal conduct. Personal conduct is basically before we have a hearing what they should not do, and I specifically requested here. Damn, papers. I said, where's it at? Yeah, I said, I request respondent not seek to find my current address. Respondent has been using an old address from the property I sold in 2014 and is now terrorizing an innocent family. I have notified local law enforcement about swatting attempts to that residency, and I give you the Indio Police Department's incident report that I filed with. So
My brother in Christ. Aaron, you want to say that one again?
The intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call.
This motherfucker had literally already written out what he was putting in his public filing and read it out loud in this call, so it was already public in the first place, you fucking moron! You absolute fucking jackass! Unfucking believable. You want to just jump back to this one over here, the first fucking page? Let's look at this first fucking page again real quick. Let me zoom this in. What's the date on this? Filed, stamped, fucking boom. There's another stamp, fucking boom. 21st. This call happened on the 23rd. You want to see what date Steve signed this on? Don't worry, we're gonna get there. Ha ha ha, yuck yuck yuck. Mr. President Pretend says Steve's still around. I blocked him a long time ago. What's going on? TLDR, please. He's still special. Oh yeah, him and his friends are all just fucking still lying about this person who has a lifetime restraining order against him. And they're still trying to fucking lie about the shit he fucking said. So I pulled up his actual fucking filing to prove them fucking wrong because I don't fuck around. Stay away orders. Me! If court orders person 2 to stay away from all of the places listed above, will he or she still be able to get to his or her home job, home, school, or job? Yes. Firearms. Does this person own or possess any firearms, guns, firearm parts, or ammunition? This includes firearm receivers and frames, and any item that could be used or easily turned into a receiver or frame. See Penal Code Section 16531. Yes? How do you know that, Steve? How do you know if Charla has any firearms? I'm curious to know. Did she tell you? How do you know that? Where did you get that information? Because you know what? That sounds like you're the one doing the stalking to me. Especially since I would like to remind you all that Charla doesn't have a YouTube channel. By this point had been, getting herself off of all fucking points on the internet. So where did you get that information from? Did she text you that she had a gun? What the fuck are you talking about? You've got to be kidding me. It's okay. We're not done yet. Let's keep fucking going. I'll look forward to all of the apologies in the comment section below. Chesh was right, but fuck her anyway. Temporary restraining order. I request that a temporary restraining order, TRO, be issued against the person to last until hearing. I am presenting a CH-110 temporary restraining order. Has the person been told that you are going to court to seek a TRO against him or her? Yes. Really? Really? I thought you said she wasn't supposed to be contacting you, but you're like, she knows? I mean, okay, but here's the other thing. When was it? What was the date on the Reddit thread when Steve was saying that he had a restraining order and he was just waiting for it to be finished filed? And that he was going to put all the evidence out when it was done? Because guess what? Filing this is requesting a temporary restraining order, not that it's being granted. Request to give at least 5 days notice of hearing. Doesn't have that checked off. No fee or filing service. There should be no filing fee because a person in 2 has used or threatened to use violence against me. Where? That thing you couldn't prove? Okay. The sheriff or marshal should notify the person in 2 about orders for free because my request for orders is based on unlawful violence. My brother in Christ. What unlawful violence? And credible threat of violence or stalking. Bitch, where? Never fucking happened. There should be no filing fee, and the sheriff or marshal should serve the person 2 for free because I am entitled to a fee waiver. You must complete this file. I don't care about the filing. Alright, fucking let's keep going. We'll fucking get another one in here. That's okay, we're not done. Don't worry. I'm fucking going. Possession or protection from animals, not clicked off. Additional orders requested. I asked the court to make the following additional orders. Specify. Respondent be prohibited from filing false privacy claims, copyright strikes against me, and all YouTube videos, Facebook posts, Twitter posts, and any other of my social media. Bro, you're already not allowed to file false strikes. It's in the terms of service. And here's the thing. Steve blatantly put out Charla's private information. Blatantly put that out there. That is not a false privacy strike. That is a legitimate privacy strike. Sorry. Whether or not YouTube agrees or whatever YouTube decides, notwithstanding, but if her personal information is there, and she believes her personal information is there, then she has every right to strike it. Asshole. Anyway, number of this attached to this form, date XXXXX. So, I declare, let me just prop this up real quick. I declare, under penalty of perjury, I declare under penalty of perjury, under the laws of the state of California, that the information above and on all attachments is true and correct. 08/25/23. That is August. That's August 25th. Guys, he signed, declared this, posted it under penalty of perjury. Motherfucker, this video, this call was on September 3rd. I humbly order you to get a beer or something worse for your sanity. Of course, you know what? We're 2 super chats away from unleashing the spice, and I think you guys should unleash the spice, but you're right. You're right. I'm on it. Hey, you guys remember when Erin, the dipshit that she is, was like, oh, how could Chesh possibly know what's going on? How did she get any of this information? This filing is a public filing. August. How could I possibly know about this swatting shit and these accusations in October? Gee, I don't know how I could have possibly figured out what was going on. Good fucking god, I got a Mike's. It's a hard-er. It's strawberry lemonade. Guys, have you figured it out yet? Have you figured out the timeline on this shit yet? I declare under penalty of perjury, and then immediately goes live and says, well, I can't prove it. Can I prove it? No. Can I fucking prove it? No, I can't fucking prove it. 4 minutes into this fucking call, dude. It's not even, like, long into it. It's 4 minutes and 50 fucking seconds because they spent 4 minutes talking about how nobody knows what time is. Good fucking god.
The initial restraining order is...
Look, he even tells you in this call, listen.
So this is my paperwork so far that I printed out against Charlotte, okay? Now,
this is my paperwork that I have printed out against Charlotte. What was that? What was that again? What was that, Aaron?
The intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call.
This motherfucker in the thing that you're watching already said that what he's reading is shit he filed publicly. And then he was convincing other people to file other shit.
In California, the initial restraining order is 36 pages long. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So I'm gonna go with my evidence first, more than anything. So, the big one is this one. This is her thing where she says, I will swat you from RedTube, right? Now,
Yeah.
the big thing on this one is, now I'll be straight up. Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No.
Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt? No. He can't prove fucking anything. He never could prove anything. He signed under fucking penalty of perjury in August that this shit was fucking doing a thing. And then it was fucking stamped. It was fucking stamped on September fucking 19th, dude. Look, the official filing is September 19th. And then was stamped again on the 21st. Guys, time. Have you figured it out yet? Have you figured out the timeline? He fucking typed it out, wrote the damn thing, went and confirmed with his fucking gaggle of morons, and then fucking finished the filing after he got everything confirmed and fucking dots and I's. This is collusion. Bro, it was only meant to be, like, it was only meant to be kept amongst the people, you know, except for this, all the stuff that wasn't meant to be kept and was meant to be fucking public. Guys, how could Chesh possibly know what's going on in October? I don't know. Fucking impossible. Yo, remember that part where he said, I'm smart? She's never gonna get my address now? Oh, come on, smart. Give it to me. Ah, here it is. Oh.
Have that. What else do I got here? Okay, and then let me just show you that. Here's the actual restraining order, and I'm smart. If you look at the address,
here's the actual restraining order. Oh my god, I just read his pinned post. Is this for real? Oh, he's the MAGA one. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be going over that next week.
There's a provision in here for what's called personal conduct rules. Personal conduct is basically before we have a hearing, what they should not do, and I specifically requested here.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
To find my current address. Respondent has been using. I said I request respondent not seek to find my current address. Respondent has been using an old family, the Indio Police Department's incident report that I filed with. So that is right there. Where's that? So I got this, for open incident number, I have a police report for identity on Twitter and my name, Cash on Demand, using one's code Charlotte State. I don't.
Steve publicly in a court of law under penalty of perjury accused Charlotte of doing all this shit.
I'll include pretty much. I think contact you they can, but anyways, that's my RO evidence pretty much. I think it's strong. It's significant. What do you think, Cammie?
I think it's fine, and I know I sent them to you, but I'm comfortable with whatever I sent to you in email. You can use some of that information as well. I'm great.
Can you send me what you emailed him? Because I'm filing mine on Tuesday after my stupid date with her.
Yeah.
After her stupid date with her. You mean the hearing? The hearing that you fucking got, and the hearing that Aaron got, and the hearing that Steve got, and ended up with Steve with a restraining order, and then later on eventually ended up with a full lifetime restraining order? That hearing? That hearing? Is that the hearing you're talking about? That stupid date? Is that the one? Is that the one you're referring to, Veda? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of Dodge, my dude. Good God. Anyway, that was Steve's actual filing. There's the actual information. There's the actual shit with this gaggle of fucking morons that fucking think they're goddamn smart and think they have fucking something to say. Hey, you're supposed to be in the fucking... You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. Oh my god. Yeah, you sent me a bunch. What am I supposed to be looking at here? It's like all the fucking shitload of accusations from like this month recently that these people are still fucking going on about. Let the spice flow for the spice. All right, let us do it. Let us do the spice. I will count the extra 5. So we've got a total of 5, 15, 25, 30. Well, hold on. I'm stupid. 10, 20, 35, 37. So we were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Oh boy. Oh boy, bingo bongo boyo. What do we got here? Ooh. Ooh. Pineapple habanero. Pineapple habanero. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We haven't done the spice in a while. There's what it looks like. I really can never get this thing to focus on the thing very well. I don't know why. Burp. Burp. Meh. Whatever. The spice must flow. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What are you guys' thoughts on the actual filing? I would like to point out anybody can get this filing. And Erin probably should have known what was going on at the time. And claims that she knew what was going on at the time. And also could go and look and read the filing herself. No? I mean, assuming she could read. I guess that's a little bit much. The setup, note the dates on the fake Charlotte tweets and the claim of her presence on Twitter. Are these recent or are these from last year? I think it's strong. What, did he fart or what? Yeah, he thinks his evidence is strong, guys. Super duper strong. Big strong logic boy. That's why he dismissed his case and got nothing in return. Ooh. Oh. That one hurts. Oh no, it's gonna give me the hiccups. Oh, are they from 2023? This one's getting a twirly mustache because it like starts off sweet and chill and then it fucking lies to you. So it's getting an evil mustache here. Oh boy. Whew. Is my face turning red? The evidence is as strong as Cheshire. Hey, come on, I'm stronger than that evidence. Oh god, I can feel that one in my gut. Oh, I don't like that one. So, yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? And yeah, this is a lot of screenshots. We got a big long screenshot of fucking, oh my god. Hold on, let me open this in another tab. Oh god, I've been around seen Steve in a very long time. What the fuck? Look at this shit. Look at how fucking old, look at this. I haven't been around seen Steve in a long time. I prefer to keep it that way. This chick Veda, I have no clue where she came from. Thanks so much, this is a great video. Fucking Steve and Red's Rhetoric and fucking Tina. Here's where she lives. She thinks she's safe. I got her address months ago. Brother, are you fucking real? Are you for fucking serious? They try to control public opinion with bullying. Steam has no platform, or has no problem with targeting people with opposing positions. I totally agree with you regarding her, her hates women that stand up to him. I'm sure you were around for the whole Cheshire ordeal. Hi. Here's where she lives. She thinks she's safe. I got her address months ago. It's easy to find. Bro. Let's see what this one is. Charla, you still can't sue when the lawsuit begin, asshole. Begin, lols. Pfft. Not facts. You don't sign anything. In Oklahoma, you have to sign facts, bitches. You both full of shit sheeple. What the fuck even is this? Yeah, I'm really convinced that mod chat up here. Mod chat? Charla 52947518, April 6, 2021, with a fucking 2 different cars as the profile picture? Are you fucking for real? Like, are you fucking serious right now? Yeah, that definitely, yeah, I believe that that's Charla. Sure, yeah, that definitely seems legit, right? Seems fucking legit. This is from Wolf. This even has, like, the fucking edit shit. Like, what a bad fucking screenshot. Here's the other one I was showing. I'll leave that on screen for a second while I pull up the... Let's grab another one. This is from March 3rd, I believe, of, if I remember correctly, or what Dirty Uncle Sal is saying, is from 2023. Yeah, I remember that big lie she told everybody that she hasn't been on Twitter before or had no Twitter presence right. Now them clowns gotta eat that lie. Bahaha, they can eat shit. She is clearly unwell. You don't make as many social media accounts as Charla does. Oh, but they do make additional accounts. Go figure. These are Nazis, by the way. This person's a Nazi. This person's a Nazi. This person's anti-vax. This person is Great Replacement Theory. Good fucking god. What do we got here? What's this one? Psycho bitch Charla has been around the block or two. From a screenshot from 2019. Charla 52947518. March 30th. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm really convinced. I'm really convinced that that's a real Charla. That's definitely a real fucking account. After they literally admit on this other screenshot that they make alternate accounts. Fucking whoops. Fucking oops-a-doodle. Fucking herp the derp 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 derp. What in the fuck? These people are fucking brain dead, dude. Absolutely fucking brain dead. I do appreciate that. That's funny. I appreciate a good laugh. Mod chat. Yeah. So yeah, guys, do you guys have any questions while I wrap this up here? Because, like, like, this is fucking... Steve's an idiot. Aaron's a moron. Like, they're fucking stupid. Like, anybody can fucking look that shit up. Like, anybody can see this shit that's going on here. Like, it's not... This is no secret. It's very obvious. And again, I would like to point out that Erin shared a portion of her fucking ruling by the court, and the court said, this situation brings images to this court's mind of a mob outside of somebody's house. Bring your torch and pitchforks, bah! Like, brother. And this is like, is this not like the most contemptuous fucking horseshit you have ever seen? Alright, so question for the chat. 1 in the chat if yes, 2 in the chat if no. Do you think that Steve is involved with Aaron continuing on this? Because if he is, we know that Veda is. They've already admitted that. We already know that Veda is giving and feeding, and like Renelle is feeding Aaron information. They've already admitted this publicly. We already know that. Do you think Steve is? Do you think Steve is enabling and encouraging them? Because you might notice that recently, Steve's been very heftily beginning to interact with these people on social media again. Like, it got quiet for a little while, but yet, here we are in the year of our Lord 2025, going into May, and this shit started in 2023. Are you serious? 1, yes. 1 for yes, 2 for no. 1 for yes, that you think Steve is involved in enabling and encouraging the contempt, i.e., let me put it this way. 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Do you think Steve is doing third-party harassment? Like, he is enabling and allowing and continuing harassment? Because, if I'm not mistaken, Steve might be in contempt anyway. Do you want to know how and why I think Steve might be in contempt anyway? Let me show you. Let me show you this real quick. This is Aaron's channel, right? If I go to live streams, and I scroll my happy ass all the way down here, all the way down here, I'm going to find one particular video that is... Where are you? Well, that's only 1 year ago. We're gonna have to go 2 years ago soon. Oh boy. Where are you? Creator panel discussing groups and other things. This happy ass is Steve. You see that? There's Steve right there. And there's @Steve McRae. And guess what they're talking about in here? Without our crystal ball truth revealed, Charla McIver. From my understanding, let's just take a look at the comment section. Let's just take a quick boo at the comment section. No, not in that comment section. Not in that comment section. I'll give you that much. This is Steve on a panel. He needs to have this removed. Because it's on him to have everything talking about Charla removed as per any kind of, like, from my understanding of any harassment restraining order, especially a lifetime order, he needs to remove everything that had to do with her. Right? I mean, he just deleted stuff from his own channel. And yet here we are with Aaron's shit still up. So is Aaron fucking over Steve, or is Steve just not trying very hard to have Aaron remove this? Because he could file to YouTube to have this video struck or removed, and nothing's happened to it. There's been no complaint from Aaron about it. So do you not view that as third-party harassment by not doing anything about Aaron? He doesn't care to stop them. You think he stepped back? Too proud to admit an error, which he is indirectly enabling? So you think that this video still being up, if we don't have evidence of Steve actually attempting to ask her to take it down in any real capacity, or filing anything with YouTube, that would be considered contempt of a lifetime restraining order? Which is a felon, which is a level 6 felony. By the way, this is disregarding the perjury we fucking talked about. Huh. I wonder. All right, next question. 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Do you think Steve committed perjury in that filing that I've showed you? 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. You think he committed perjury? I'm asking your opinion. Obviously not legal opinions. Just your thoughts. Yeah, you think it's third-party harassment? Is Steve continuing to harassing Charla? That's like saying, is Aaron still saying Charla's name even though she was told not to? Yeah. 1, yeah. 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Steve. A jury of your peers would find you guilty of perjury. Oh, good fucking lord. Oh, good god. Give me 1 second. Oh, and of course, we have happy ass 1, happy ass 2, and I believe happy ass 3, which I've got saved over on the side here. You guys ready? Are you guys fucking ready?
Stop.
Like,
It's
stop
fucking
talking
sick.
about us.
Like, this shit's gotta stop.
How? Tell me how, because people are like, oh, you need to go to the police. What the police are going to do? Unless there's been a direct
You get
threat,
a paper, Steve. Honestly, it may be a pain in the ass, and nothing may not
get a
happen.
paper-
but you have
get a
that
paper trail. I know.
That's what you need.
Uh-oh. Is that Steve admitting that he needs an actual threat? Let's play it again.
Like,
It's
stop
fucking
talking
sick.
about us.
Like, this shit's gotta stop.
How? Tell me how, because people are like, oh, you need to go to the police. What the police are going to do? Unless there's been a direct
You get
threat.
a paper.
Unless there has been a direct threat, admitting that Charla never directly fucking threatened him? Huh? Huh? Steve! Hey, Steve, do you guys want to know when this video came out? The Charlotte McIver, you won't believe this, we are not alone. August 23rd. Uh-oh. How dare you make me his peer. I'm glad you caught me on that one. Oops! Fucking whoopsie. And what is it they're looking at on screen there? I know it's kind of blurry. It's a little hard to see, but what is that looking at? It looks like we're looking at Steve's Facebook, where Steve is interacting with Charla's family and people in real life, like that business owner who was mad at Charla that Charla told her kids were being assaulted by their father. Their stepfather specifically. That one? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. You want to hear it one more time? You guys want to hear it one more time?
Like,
It's
stop
fucking
talking
sick.
about us.
Like, this shit's gotta stop.
How? Tell me how, because people are like, oh, you need to go to the police. What the police are going to do? Unless there's been a direct
You get
threat.
paid.
Unless there's a direct threat. Oh man, that's really unfortunate. Oh boy, let's go to that 4-minute mark. 4-minute 50. What was that you said, Steve?
The initial restraining order is 36 pages long. Her thing where she says, you know, I will swat you from RedTube, right? Now, the big thing on this one is, now I'll be straight up. Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No. But you have to remember, in court.
So sometime between this video, which was on September 23rd, and this stream, which was this thing that was September 3rd, Steve suddenly, instantaneously, right when he said he needed a paper trail and needed some direct threats, he suddenly got them on videos that we know Charla was watching, because this was one of the ones that was struck. So you think that you said that Steve claimed he needed these threats from Charla to actually do anything, that Charla watched him say that and went, well, I better send him some threats? Are you fucking stupid? Are you high? And you're gonna pretend this isn't some kind of elaborate fucking conspiracy? That this isn't some kind of elaborate fucking goddamn what we're literally watching them do, which is collusion to frame someone in court? Can I remind you all that Steve fucking signed this paperwork? Signed it? On fucking August 25th? So between August 23rd and August 25th, he suddenly conveniently got a bunch of fucking threats after he said out loud that he needed some direct threats, and he can't prove where they came from or who they came from, but it's enough for him to quote-unquote make a paper trail that he was willing to sign under penalty of perjury? Wow, all of that sounds really weirdly fucking convenient, doesn't it? Does that not sound weirdly fucking convenient? Doesn't that timeline sound kinda sussy to you? Why would somebody who is watching people harass them decide to give those people exactly what they needed right after they asked out loud saying that they needed those things? Not the actions of a mob harassing a woman who told them no? Yeah, go fucking figure. The only peer in respect of Steve is that I am a peer. Very funny. They knocked hard, though! You know, Mr. Serious is right. Mr. Serious, you right. He knocked... The police knocked so hard, guys. The police, they knocked too hard. We gone too far. We knew too much. Good fucking God, man. Like, you've gotta be kidding me, right? Like, this isn't but a bunch of fucking goddamn YouTubers trying to, like, spin for money. Remember Renell's fucking GoFundMe? Right? Right? Fucking... Whoa, yippee.
Does anybody want to come in? Nobody? Before I go off air, will one person come in? Just anybody? The link is in the video description. Make me feel like I'm wanted. Make me feel like I'm needed. Give me some reason to carry on. Anybody? Does anybody want
Get fucked. You absolute fucking loser. Not only did you participate in this fucking conspiracy by being at best you could give Steve, you could say he's like incompetently lazy and negligent. At best. So like all these fucking people did all this shit around him and it was just too convenient for him to notice that this was kind of suspicious. Fucking in this video, in the September video, one of them suspected that it might be somebody named Debbie doing it. Or it might be Alice doing it. Or it might be fucking a bajillion people. And it's almost like the first thing I said was like, this could literally be anybody and you have no fucking clue. And also, maybe it's nothing and maybe it is just somebody in your real life. Like, what the fuck? Guys, 911, we heard there was an argument. An argument in the area. Yeah, that sounds like somebody trying to swat you. That's what that sounds like. An extreme response from the police for an argument. Yeah, alright. Good God, you're lying and you're not even fucking good at it. Steve's never been good at lying, though. We all know that. Steve's always been bad at lying. Anyway, last little bit before we go.
The intent of the call was to remain amongst the people in the call.
Was it? Did you listen to the call? Alright, I'm getting out of here. Thanks so much for joining me. I got work to do. I will see you on Debate Hub if you want to talk about some of the separatists stuff, politics that's going on. So find me on Debate Hub Official. I've got Dr. Kip joining me, and I've got Dave joining me back for that. So we're going to be live doing that. And if you want to watch me break down Steve being a MAGA piece of shit, that's going to happen next week. So I just thought this was kind of important because it was coming up again, and I figured I'd squash that shit real quick. So, oh my God, you're so fucking welcome. Yeah, by the way, Aaron in this video... Real quick, Aaron in this video called what Steve was doing transparent. And I'm like, yeah, if you listen close enough, it very much is very transparent. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you. Kiss, kiss. See you next time. Thanks for the spice. One ear up, and I will see you next time. Bye. Fucking Cheshire.